Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Family Talk with Layoh. I am Layoh, and on this channel I talk about parenting, relationship, and everything in between. If my content resonates with you, please subscribe, turn on the notification, comment, like, and share with your family and friends. So on today's episode, I will be talking about 8 ways you can teach your child through playing. Please watch this video to the end. Play is very important in every child's life. It leads to creativity, it leads to independency. And if you like to know how to raise an independent child, please watch my video on 7 ways you can raise an independent child. I'll put the link up above and in my description. You can check it out after this video. So play is very important. A lot of parents will see play as it's just for my child to have fun and to just relax. But what we don't know is children learn to play. Like, that's the best way for children to learn. When we think of learning, we associate learning with writing, reading, counting numbers, knowing colors and shapes. We don't ever think that these things can be learned through playing. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you things you can do right in your house that will promote learning while your children are also having fun. So the first one is messy play. I'm sure parents are like, messy play. No, I don't want messy play. I can't do the work of cleaning up. And fine, we sometimes it's stressful. We don't want to do the work of cleaning up. But then if you have a little baby from the age of 8 to 12 months, messy play is the best way for them to learn. Take your children out. You don't have to do it inside the house. You could take them to the park. You could let them play with sand. It helps with sensory. Let them play with water. It's so sunny right now. Get a bubble bath and put it outside. Pour water in it. Put your little child in it. Of course, stay there with them. You're not allowed to leave a little baby unattended in the pool of water. Let them play with the water. It helps with your sensory. Rocks, grass. Children are not exposed to this thing, and until you expose it to them, then they get used to it. Let them feel the different texture. Let them feel how a rock is different from a sand and how water is different from a rock. Let them feel all those texture. Let them play with bubbles. You think your child is just playing with water and sand, but what they are actually learning is texture, different texture. The way water feels is different from the way sand feels. It's different from the way the grass feels. It's different from the way the rocks feels. So this is what your child is learning. Number 2, Play-Doh. Okay, I know when we were younger, we play a lot with clay and water, but then is it easy to find clay anywhere around these days? Everywhere is cemented and everything, so there is no clay. But then thank God for Play-Doh. You can make Play-Doh by yourself if you don't want to buy it. You could just go on YouTube and you see a lot of recipe on how to make Play-Doh for your child. But if you don't want to do the stress of making Play-Doh, you can buy one. It's not very expensive. What does Play-Doh do for your toddler? It helps them when they manipulate and the squeeze and the mold. What it does is it promotes fine motor skills. Their wrists, their fingers. Because then when your child starts writing, they need all these muscles, all these finger muscles to be able to hold that pen or that pencil or even the crayon to scribble. That is what Play-Doh do. It does not just help with fine motor skills. You also help with building coordination, because then they can use it to build several things. Make a chair, make a ball, make a person. They can use Play-Doh to do several things, and these are the things you could easily do in your house. Your child is building their fine motor skills. It's also building their confidence, because when they make something fun and you're like, oh my God, this is so pretty, you're building your child's confidence too. Number 3, open-handed toys. This one, like, you have building blocks at home. You have cups in your house. You have spoons in your house. You have building blocks, you have pebbles, you have so many things. You have your pot covers, your plate covers in the house. Your child can use these things to play. They can learn numbers with it. They can learn concentration with it. They can learn language with it. They can build their speech with it. Imagine you put the building block down and you're telling your child, okay, let's stack up red color here. Let's stack up blue color here. Let's stack up yellow color here. What are you teaching your child? You're teaching your child sorting. They are learning to sort according to colors. If you tell them, okay, let's put the ones with, some building blocks comes in two, one, three, and you say, okay, put the ones that are one here, put the ones that are two here, you're teaching your child how to sort according to size. That's mathematics. Yeah, now let's count. How many blocks do we have on this tower? How many blocks do we have on this tower? You can even use it to teach addition. We have one block here, we have another block here. How many blocks do we have together? 2 blocks. So that is it. You're teaching your child how to count. When you're buying Caprizone for your child, please don't throw away the cover. Keep it in your house. Use that to count. Those stuffs comes in different colors. You can use it for sorting, you can use it for counting, and it builds your child concentration, because then they need to be able to concentrate to be able to pick out the colors and the sizes and the shapes. And it also helps them with language, because as you're doing this, you're communicating, they're learning the colors, they're learning the numbers, so it's building their language. Number 4, handy helpers. We know we don't want our toddlers to help us in the house, because it's stressful, but sometimes you need to allow them, let them help you in the house. When you're in the kitchen and you need someone to get you the box of Maggi, or you need someone to help you with the laundry, to help you sort the clothes, these are the little things you can allow your 5-year-old, your 6-year-old to do. They are also learning. They are learning responsibility. They are learning to be independent. These are the very, very important skills that we need when they grow up. That brings us to number 5, words and numbers. You don't need to write 1 + 1 is equal to 2 before your child start learning numbers. No, your child does not need to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, your children should not even start writing until they are 5, because if you force them to start writing before the age of 5, you're stressing their finger muscles when it is not ready for that activity. But then, what are the easiest way you can teach your child numbers? For example, maybe you stay in a duplex or you stay in a story buildings and you're coming down the staircase. You can start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many staircases do we have? 5 steps. Simple. Or you're counting. Let's count the windows in the house. Or maybe your child is stressing you out and you want to just keep them busy, and you can just call their name. Go and count all the windows we have in the house. They go and they count. What is the shape of the television? Rectangle. What shapes can you find around the house? And your child look around and go to the fridge. The fridge is a rectangle. The window can be maybe a square, or the tiles on the floor, it's a square. And that's how your child is learning. They're learning words. We have picture pens in all these pictorial pictures in our house. Some of them have words on it. That is how we can start teaching our child to use words. You are walking on the street, you're seeing a blue car, you're seeing a red car, you could see the tree. Points. Can you show me the green car? Can you show me the red car? Can you see how many trees do we have around there? What kind of flower is this? These are the ways you can teach your child through playing. Your children are having fun, but at the same time they are learning. You're not just paying attention to them, you're also interacting with them, and the more you interact with your children, they are learning. So it's not all about you have to go to school before you learn everything. My little boy, he just started school this year and he's 4 already, and I can tell you he knows a lot, like a lot. But how did we learn all these things? It's through playing. We use simple things in the house. Spoons, we count plates, we count everything in the house. Another thing, singing. I can totally assure you that if you play me a secular music now, I probably know like 2% of all the old words. But when it comes to nursery rhyme, I am a guru. I know all the nursery rhymes available. I sing it. Dave and Eva, Coco Melon. I sing it very well with my kids. Your children are building their vocabulary. They are building their listening skill. You don't have to wait till they are 1 and 2 and they can start singing along. Even when your child is still in the womb, you can sing to them. When they're months, 2 months old, 1 week old, you can sing to them. They look at you. You can see when you're singing to babies, they just keep staring at you. They are listening. You're building their listening skill. Same thing with your toddler. When you're singing to them, they keep still and they are listening. and they are also building their language skill. That is, singing is one of the ways children pick up their first word. My daughter's first word was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that was not real life? That is how she started she started speaking. 1, 2. So the first one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's from music. So this is how you can encourage learning through play. And the last but not the least is story time. A lot of us, we don't do story time with your children. I won't lie to you, it's difficult sometimes because then some night I'm so tired, I just want to go and sleep. But story time is very important. It's not only building your child listening skill, it's not just only helping them with language development, you're also instilling the love of book. For someone like me, I love books a lot. Those that are close to me know that I might not remember to buy clothes in 1 year, but I don't think it's very possible not to buy a book in a month or two. Like, I love books that much. My house is filled with books from different age. I have for my toddlers, I have for babies, like for every age my children are, there's always a book that is fit for them. And putting in the love of a book in their life, because I feel books is one of the greatest treasure. You can learn everything, you can tour the whole world, you can do a lot of adventures just through reading. And when your child reads, they are exposed to a lot of things. They build their vocabulary, their language development improves, their listening skills also improve. So please read, create story times with your children, and don't just be reading story time reading like you are reading newspaper. No, act it out, do some big bad wolf and everything, and let make it fun for the kids, because then when you act it out and make it fun for the kids, they retain it. It stays in their mind and they won't forget it. So yeah, we have come to the end of today's video. Thanks for sticking with me up to this moment. Like I said, play is very important. If you also like to know more about how to raise independent children, you can click on the screen above and you can watch the video. So thank you for staying with me for this video. Like, comment, share with your family and friends, and until next time, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye bye.